it's a fraternity. When you peel back all the stupid conspiracies and everything else that goes into this organization, when you look at its core, it's a fraternity. It's a brotherhood.
Much like the rich history of the organization it houses, the Jackson Lodge number 42 building itself has a rich history. Owner and master of the Jackson Lodge number 42, Blake Waldrop, who has owned the building since 2022, has delved into that history.
This building was constructed in 1876, I believe. 1876. And it was always built to be a Masonic temple upstairs. Downstairs has gone through a whole bunch of different types of businesses. It used to be a bank from the 1870s into, I think, like the early 1900s, well before the stock market crash. And then it changed hands several times over, and different types of retail businesses. Then it was Ben Franklin for many years. But upstairs, where we're here now, this has always been a Masonic temple.
Oftentimes, history is not all rose-colored glasses. Sometimes, disaster strikes.
So, as we were talking about earlier, this place had a catastrophic fire in the northeast corner of the building in 1929. And the Masons at the time pulled their finances together and they rebuilt it. So from 1929 to 1931, this place was under construction, and they did a whole bunch of updates inside this room that we're in now, the kitchen and dining room upstairs. They redid pretty much the entire building, even though the whole building didn't burn, just the corner did. So those updates from 1930, 1931 stayed here up until 2023. Last year, I purchased the building. Actually, correction, I purchased it in 2022. Purchased the building and then had a construction company come in here and completely gut this room that we're standing in and the upstairs. And it got a update that it badly needed. Everything from the floors to the walls, ceiling. I had a brand new roof put on. Everything in here is brand new, including the chandeliers and the trim. All the trim in the room is also new. So this building got major renovation that it needed, and now it is good for many generations down the road. When I'm dead and gone, all the changes that I made will still be here. So that's good, and that's exactly what I wanted.
For Blake, restoring the lodge was more than just a project. It felt like a mission he had to complete.
My family, going back to the Revolutionary War, has been involved in Freemasonry. I have a lot of documents, old Bibles, Masonic documents, my possession that have been handed down generation after generation of my family. So for me, when I walked in here in the summer or fall of 2022, and I saw how terribly, how do I want to word this? I saw the horrific neglect that went on with this place for many years, because not a lot of people know, but the Masons at the time left in 2019, and the current owners didn't fix any of the issues that were here, and they just let it go. And unfortunately, time and neglect were enemies of this place. So when I walked in, I saw its potential, and I saw how beautiful it once was and how beautiful it could be. So I felt kind of, I won't say obligated, but I felt a duty to, based on my family's history in Freemasonry, a duty to step in, purchase it, and have it completely renovated. So that's what I did.
In the end, all the time, money, and hard work is paid off. The Jackson Lodge number 42 is a beautiful building that stands out against the backdrop. Blake has not only preserved history by restoring the building, but also has put a modern spin on things. He loves hearing the reactions from people as they walk in.
Number one, by far, my favorite thing is watching people's reactions when they come here. They walk in thinking that, well, this has been a Masonic Lodge since 1876. It's going to look like one. And they walk in, and it's completely luxurious, completely renovated, and people that haven't been here for years still remember how it used to be. Or you get people that have come down, I'm talking about Masons, of course, come down from other parts of the state that have never been here, and they step foot in and they see the beauty of the place, and they're totally blown away. So that to me is worth all the effort, all the time, and all the money that has gone into repairing this. That's my number one favorite thing.
For Ottumwa Radio, this was a Southeast Iowa story with Carl Davis.